for the opposition. Opposition in countries like Guyana are usually very bitter. And so, therefore, they are less concerned with the development of the country, because to help to develop the country, it means that they would be weak. It means that they would not have something to go to tell their constituency. And it means that they themselves will be held responsible for what goes bad.
Working People's Alliance executive member Dr. David Hines speaking with Nightly News on Monday. The political commentator says he has been taken into account the heightened criticism of the government coming from the opposition People's Progressive Party. He said that it is unbelievable to think that after 7 months in office, the opposition party is being so critical, noting that they had more than 2 decades to fix that which they are being vocal about today.
I mean, it's really bizarre to hear the opposition criticizing the government on crime. No, come on. I mean, crime rose to a level never seen before under the PPP. The linking of crime to the state, Professor Clive Thomas calls it what? The criminalization of state. It began under the PPP, where the underworld, where crime and criminals become linked with the state and with the political process. You see? And that's one of the big problems here.
Dr. Hines is contending that the PPP is being critical because that party wants to take the attention away from its own culpability, which is still fresh in the minds of people.
We do not have an opposition that is being responsible. No, the role of the opposition is to oversight the government. The role of the opposition is to critique the government. What they're doing is not oversight nor critique. It's really condemnation and criticism and treating the government as though this government is an alien government. The thing is that the opposition itself is part of government.
The WPA executive is dubbing the PPP a power-hungry party. Dr. Hines says the PPPC would not focus on working with the government, but would always opt to place the administration in a bad light so that the PPP can have a chance to retain power.
Mr. Jack Dewar said it. The PPP is singularly concerned with retaining power, because for the PPP, power in Guyana is part of their birthright. It's a kind of manifest destiny. And so therefore, to lose power, it's really unthinkable. So they cannot exist in a state of opposition, right? They have to have power. And so while they're in opposition, they behave as though they have power. And that is why we see this kind of bizarre kind of opposition coming from them.
Royden James, HGP Nightly News.